Given the absolute weenie shrinking cold that much of the country is dealing with, and of course all kinds of stupid anti-incandescent lamp legislation, which is going to be coming into effect next February. That's February 2023. Yeah, incandescent lamps are really, really bloody useful because, frozen pipes. Nothing like dealing with that shit on 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve and extending into Christmas Day, which is not fun. Yay, life out in the country. And, so yeah, I got this heat sort of enclosure tent, couple of site transformers, running things like that is a 240 volt extension cord running from the house. And I was running that heater on that transformer. Yes, it's so cold that the heater, even when running, had ice on it. Same with the heat tape cables. So yeah, all you idiots who don't like incandescent lamps, get fucked. And another incandescent lamp. That pipe's only exposed to warm it up because it's frozen. And in there, that is a 230 volt 40 watt Osram. French made in Molsheim, and a 100 watt 277 volt lamp there, both running on 120 volts so that they kick out enough IR to keep the pipes relatively warm, at least most of the year, but not today. Yeah, where's my bloody gorebull wormening already? And a useful gadget to have, one of these international power strips, so it's just most of the common 240 volt receptacles, well, 240, 250 volt class technically. Doesn't have 2 ampere, 5 ampere BS546, doesn't have type H, but that's only used in Israel because they're weird. But yeah, useful gadget to have, especially if you've got stuff that takes the 2-pin Euro plugs, because they'll fit in Danish, they'll fit in the Schuko, and they will fit in Switzerland, if I recall correctly. Or in the Swiss receptacle. I mean, obviously you could fit them in the Switzerland because it's an entire country. Nothing like sleep deprivation and dealing with emergencies. And of course the reason I have this out here is because I was running this 240 volt heat gun, and that has a BS1363A plug on it. Shiny. And at 300 kilowatt hours on the neighbor feed panel. And wait a few more than that for my main loads. And dump loads. And heat tapes. And a 175 watt high pressure mercury floodlight, because of course I use high pressure mercury for Christmas lights. See? Very good for uplighting evergreens. And of course, 300 foot long extension cord, which is 18 gauge, but this fixture's wired for 240 volts, so able to get away with it. Which is useful when you need to run lights many, many hundreds of feet away from any source of electricity out in the woods, like I do on a somewhat regular basis. Shiny. Dear.